Welcome to Mukwa Times. My name is Abel Mukwa, and today on this video here, we want to look at who is now the current kingpin of the mountain. But before I do so, if this is the first time you're watching this video here, kindly make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. My number is on my bio. Those who want to interact with me, please do on the comment section. Let me see fire there. Comment on the comment section, because that's how I get to learn and we get to learn. Now let me dive into the topic today here. Following the swearing in of Kithure Kindiki as the deputy president, the third deputy president under the new constitution, and the second under William Ruto's presidency, then the mountain politics, I can now say it is getting interesting. The command is going to take a problem there. Who is going to be in charge and to issue commands in the mountain? Command is not to the leaders, but to the people of the mountain. Now, we have three big men from the mountain who are capable of becoming kingpins. That is Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, the former president. That is Kithure Kindiki, the current recently sworn in deputy president, and of course the impeached deputy president, that is Rigathi Gachagua. Now, who is the kingpin among these three? Before I do so, before I just kindly take you through on the current kingpin of the mountain, let me try to give you some parameters to determine who is a kingpin. First of all, a kingpin must originate from that kind of a region or tribe. The first thing. The second, it must be accepted by the people and elected by the people, not leaders. Take that to the account. Not leaders, by the people. Thirdly, this person must have been elected also in a particular seat. Also, a kingpin must also be someone with experience and also who has been chosen by the elders of that region. Elders sat down, said, you are the one we accept as our leader. And then they bless you to move forward and become whichever seat you want to occupy in this country. I will use the elimination method to find the kingpin of the mountain. Let me give you an example before I use my elimination method. Let me give you an example of kingpins that we've had in Kenya. The first one, it is Mzee Simeon Nyachae. Simeon Nyachae was a kingpin of the Gusii region. This gentleman, since he died, we've not gotten a replacement. Since Mzee Simeon Nyachae died, we don't have even a party. We've even been dividing our votes now and then. Mzee Nyachae used to dictate how we are voting in the Gusii region. But upon his demise up to now, we are confused. Now, another example is William Ole Ntimama. This was the kingpin of the Maasai region. This gentleman, Ole Ntimama, was from Narok County, but he could command all the Maasais, all the entire Maa community, from Kajiado, Narok, Kilgoris, until Samburu. Since he died, the Maa community has not replaced a leader, a kingpin actually, who can speak and even manage that region. So those are just two examples I've given of kingpins in this region. The kingpin that the parameters, an example that we are going to try and use to find a kingpin of Mt.Kenya. I want to see, after my elimination method, what is your opinion on the comment section as far as the Mt.Kenya kingpin is concerned. Now, going for my elimination method, we have three people: former President Uhuru Kenyatta, the impeached deputy president Rigathi Gachagua, and the newly sworn in Kithure Kindiki. Let me start by Kithure Kindiki. Right now, to speak, is the topmost leader in terms of ranking from the mountain. That is a parameter that makes him a possible kingpin of the mountain. Tick, he qualifies on that aspect. Secondly, let's see whether he was chosen by the people. Kithure Kindiki was chosen by members of parliament and President William Ruto himself. Therefore, when it comes to being chosen from the Kenyans of the mountain region, Kithure Kindiki does not qualify. Yes, he was elected as a senator, But during that time, Kithure Kindiki was under President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta because he was the kingpin of the mountain region. We are moving step by step. So already Kithure Kindiki has scored 1 out of 2. Is he acceptable across the mountain? Kithure Kindiki has just gotten in office, so it's when he's going to establish relationships with other regions of the mountain. He's from the west, is the eastern side, and the west is yet to accept him based on the statistics so far. So therefore, that means Kithure Kindiki is just going to begin the journey of getting accepted in the mountain. So therefore, as part to those 3 parameters, still he just scores 1 out of 3. Was he chosen by the Wazees? Recently we saw some Wazees from Mt.Kenya, about 2,000 of them gathered somewhere and simply decided to say that Kithure Kindiki is the current kingpin, while Rigathi Gachagua was in office still. That was against the taboo. You cannot choose where the other one is there. So it could not happen. So it's still wrong. So Kithure Kindiki disqualified. Scores 1 out of 3. The reason why it's qualified majorly, it's because his leadership has started from the people. From the leaders, before, instead of starting from the people. It has used a reverse direction. It should start from the people, then to leadership. But Kithure Kindiki started from the deputy president, appointed by Ruto and members of parliament, back to the people. So he has to present himself to the people for coronation. That is against the rule of law when it comes to kingpinship. Let me go to Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua, is he the kingpin of the mountain? First of all, he was among the topmost leaders that were elected from that region. So first of all, being elected by over 7 million people of Kenya, and also almost 4 million people from the mountain, that makes Rigathi Gachagua a possible kingpin. He was elected by the people to be the deputy president with William Ruto. Despite being appointed by William Ruto or chosen by William Ruto to be his deputy president, the fact remains that the people later on confirmed it by electing him. Did the Wazees give an okay to him? No. Rigathi Gachagua was not coronated by the Wazees or the elders of that region before he became deputy president. Yes. So therefore, 2 out of 2 he has just scored 1. Now, is he now the topmost leader in the mountain? No. He's just a deputy president who was impeached just right now, the position that is being occupied by Kithure Kindiki. So out of 3, already scores 1. Does he command the entire mountain? He does not. Rigathi Gachagua does not command the entire mountain. I can say that to some extent, maybe 80, 60, 70% he commands the Mt.Kenya West, but not yet to command Mt.Kenya East. Even if he commands, small percentage. So those 3 things, actually all 4, disqualifies him. Already 3 of them out of 4 is not qualified to become the kingpin of the mountain. Now we are remaining with Uhuru Kenyatta. And as it goes without saying, he's the current kingpin of the mountain. Why am I saying so? These are my reasons. After the start of the impeachment stories by Rigathi Gachagua, and after Raila Amolo Odinga had joined the government, Rigathi Gachagua went around to the mountain saying that Uhuru Kenyatta is the king that we have in this mountain. He's our son, is our leader, and is the one who's going to give us directions. He said it. You can all check the clips. So meaning, Rigathi Gachagua recognizes Uhuru Kenyatta as the kingpin. That's the first one of all. Second one, Uhuru Kenyatta was coronated by Wazees, those who have passed and those who are living still. And that's how he became the president of the Republic of Kenya, getting almost 100% of the votes from the mountain in both the elections that he had, 2013 and 2017. People gave him the name Muthamaki. For those who are Kikuyus, please let me know what Muthamaki means. So, Uhuru Kenyatta was defied as a kingpin during the 2022 general elections. People felt like he has been driven and William Ruto is the kingpin of the mountain, or rather even Gachagua. Later on, after the occurrences, the development in politics, where Rigathi Gachagua was almost being chased out of the government, William Ruto not bringing development to the mountain, people being picked right, left and center, Mama started, particularly even after the economy had gotten worse, demolitions here and there, Mama started that saying, "We are sorry, Uhuru Kenyatta, we didn't listen to you. Please come out and talk to us." So the people of the mountain, in real sense, they came to know categorically that Uhuru Kenyatta was right and they were supposed to listen to him. That is what you call now going back to 2022, just before 2022, where Uhuru Kenyatta was the leader. So there is where the people of the mountain are. So Uhuru Kenyatta qualifies to become the kingpin of the mountain from the basis that he was elected by the people, coronated by the Wazirs, accepted by the people, voted twice as a president, and also regrets that people showed after the disappointment of the Mt.Kenya region, particularly development-wise, the entire development of the country, and also the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. Simple as that. Simple as that. As simple as that. I don't know what is your take. Let me see in the comment section. Who do you think is the kingpin mountain? I'm ready for correction. But for me, it is Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. See you next time. For more videos, please let me see your comments on the comment section.